Hey, what's up everyone? Sam Carlson from SpawnRoom.com with another esports bulletin, episode 43 for August 4th, 2012. This is another catch-up episode because I was gone for this weekend due to a wedding. So yes, this is for August 4th. It is August 6th today, so yeah. The Esports Bulletin is a mostly daily recap of all the news since the last episode, offering you the fastest way to get caught up with esports, along with building an archive of esports history. Starting this off, as always, with event news. There was no real, distinct event news that happened on August 4th. I mean, obviously there were events going on. There was, MLG, League of Legends Arena, EGL 7, I think Super Battle Opera was on Saturday, I'm not really sure. So yeah, there was, that event news, but there was no event news announcements to make. And, I never release, results and stuff on this show because I don't want people to watch it as this catch-up thing and then get totally spoiled because they haven't had a chance to go home and check the results or watch the demos or replays or whatever. So, yes. In player and team news, though, in episode 40 I mentioned gaming organization 4-0 losing their League of Legends team due to players not practicing and seeming disinterested in the game. However, management has updated the situation, saying that only 2 players will be leaving, opening slots for top lane and support positions. They also said that this whole news about them losing or disbanding was not true. Apparently that was someone wasn't probably supposed to say that, and someone did, and then it got leaked like that. Yes. So they're just looking for replacement players. Team Zenith has withdrawn from 2 tournaments, citing delay or lag in one and the inability for match time to be moved against most sports, I believe it was. They also mentioned their desire to strictly focus on training for Valve's the International Dota 2 tournament instead of focusing on these smaller tournaments anyway. So they were also involved in some controversy when a stand-in player for one of their matches used an offensive nickname, which I won't say here because it's offensive, but you can go look it up if you want. It's in the comments of the linked article. So if you look in the video description, click on the link for it. You can go read it if you want. Oh, and the 2 tournaments they were removed from were Beyond the Summit World Tour and the Pro Dota 2 League. AT Gaming, who lost their entire Call of Duty 4 roster a few days ago, returned in force with a brand new team, picking up the former rave-on roster that proved themselves with some recent respectable results. Team VeryGames has announced that Dan Apex Madesclaire has been removed from the team after not performing his co-captain role well enough, or duties, or whatever, along with temperament issues that basically did not help the case. Replacing him will be Edouard SmithZz, and his last name is Dubourdeaux, or something like that. In miscellaneous news, StarCraft 2 caster Erik Lonnquist has announced he will be leaving the IGN Pro League or I said that stupidly. He will be leaving the IGN Pro League, aka IPL, to pursue a career with Korean organization OnGameNet, taking on duties casting the OSL. We should see Doa in his new position very soon, as OGN tournaments are currently ongoing. So congrats to him. And lastly, it was mentioned in previous bulletins that Capcom had a big announcement for Super Battle Opera 2012, or the SBO if you might know as that, preps for a new Darkstalkers game. But unfortunately, it's been revealed that the new big announcement was only an HD re-release of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I mean, I'm sure some people are happy about that, but I think people were more excited to hear about a Darkstalkers game. So, oh well. Okay, that wraps up this episode of the Esports Bulletin. As always, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.